Good morning, friend. I gotta stop coming on here looking like this. I'm up at the ass crack of dawn. Hey, neighbors. She's back. Get prepared to hear saws, drills, hammers, and all of the things. They probably like, you know what? We ain't seen this woman in 2 years, right? That's because I be in the back. But now since I'm up here in the front working, they're probably like, girl, I'm trying to enjoy my morning coffee before I get started. So, on today's agenda, I have a couple things. So, so look, let me show y'all. Showed you guys this video yesterday. I'm not gonna list this until I get this piece done and the piece that we're gonna be working on today. Also, the rugs, right, that I had staged. Cheers. Anyway, so, what was I saying? The rugs. Probably can't see them, but they were in yesterday's video. I used them to stage. Those rugs are from, do you remember the place me and best friend went to where one of you guys called the store? The furniture, wait a minute, the discount furniture, right? But they also sell new furniture. And I vlogged it, whatever. And then one of you guys called and inquired about a table, I believe it was. And as a result, they reached out to your auntie and gave me and Bestie a store credit. So I hadn't redeemed mine. This was last year, I think. Was this last year, y'all, or was it this year? I can't remember. It was this year. But we had a year to use it. Anyway, I just realized my damn shirt on backwards, y'all. I used part of mine on the 2 rugs for staging. We're out here, in case you were wondering. I'll show them to you when we stage the next. But if you didn't see it, look at yesterday's video. So they're from there. And I want to say they both were around the $200 price point. The cowhide, I think, was only like no more than $240. I know not over $250. And the woven kind of one, I think, was around $220, $200 or something like that. Anyway, so this piece right here was the other part to the china cabinet. Look at those handles. This is vintage Hollywood Regency, okay? This the type of stuff I like. I love, anytime I see any of this. If you flipping furniture, hint, hint, flip these. You're gonna always get a good return on these. I'm gonna tell you why. Because one, people love them like me, but you have people who don't like all that work. So they're like, I'm not going through the headache of, you know, stripping it, do. But if somebody else will do it, okay. I love this. Anyway, today for this piece, I love everything about it. I do love the black top, but I'm gonna spill some tea for y'all because I've been getting your emails, okay? I'm here to help. I told y'all it's enough for everybody to what? Win. I'm whispering because, I don't know, shit. I don't know, in this rich neighborhood, child, I don't know about this kind of stuff. So look, I'm spilling the tea, but what was I about to tell you? This is what 49 looks like, memory and all. I really don't know what I was about to say. Let me go back. Child. Anywho, I love this piece, and I love the top, black, right? Oh, I know what I was gonna say. When you're flipping furniture, first and foremost, right? Of course, you want to be really, really creative in your flip. Okay, so there's levels. There's levels to flipping furniture. There's the flippers who will go get a piece. They may get a piece, right? And it may not require a deconstruct. But if you're trying to give someone that you ain't gonna find this just anywhere vibe, you know what I mean? A little deconstruction is what's gonna get you the money because it's rare, right? But then you have just the people who want to just get it, a quick refurbish, boom, it's back out the door, and that's great. Those are great, 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 great. I thought, yep. See, I was. Embarrassing. See, this is why I need to take my tail back in the back. I felt somebody looking at me, right? But I'm like, I don't see nobody. But I kind of heard what sound like bells, like a dog chain. And then I see a little pup underneath, not under, but like just under Ron's truck on the street. But I felt somebody looking at me, the owner. I think she thought I was just talking to myself. So she was just looking through the back window of Ron's truck. She just gone, Sue. Bye. I ain't fooling with Miss Sue. Anyway, I'm about to just strip the paint back off, and I could have used stripper because I put the paint on it, but I do know underneath that paint, I'm hoping that it's wood on the top, or at least a nice veneer that I can, sand down to. So I'm going to try this and scrape it off. And see, I'm using all the necessary PPE equipment because I don't want the internet police to come and get me. It's bad enough, y'all, that the internet police are going to get me for painting furniture, but I'm going to be ready for them. Y'all know how I do. So anyway, I am re-wiping this table down, removing all the dust and debris that I probably blew on it yesterday. I'm just going to wipe it down. Not y'all under here making sure I'm cleaning it for real. Get out. Thank you. Bye. So here I have some water damage on this table. Now, again, this table was a free find. It was actually from the man that I bought the china cabinet from. So I bought the china cabinet, but he gave me this because he was looking at me like, why do you want this? This is literally trash. And I was like, sir. So I'm sanding it down because it was sitting outside and it has quite the water damage because it's not real wood. It's particle board with like a laminate over it. And so you can save water damaged furniture. All you have to do is sand it down, knock all the water damage down flat. Okay, and then you'll want to prime and paint it with the color you're going to paint that piece with, right? Now, what that's going to do is just reseal the damage that you repaired. And then you're going to want to sand it again. You're going to want to put putty over it, over your damaged areas. Put the putty over it. Let it dry. Sand that back down. Okay, again, to a nice smooth surface. And then you can paint with no imperfections. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be doing that in this video or not because we ain't made it that far yet and I'm just now editing it. So, I don't know. But the vision that I have in my head, even if it don't happen in this video, y'all know in one of the flips you'll see it. So here I'm just showing you guys how flat I got the water damaged bubbles. And water damaged bubbles is similar to like pimples. As soon as you start sanding them, they'll start revealing themselves. This is the little trim edge that was, you know, around these coffee tables at the time. But look, they never took the plastic off. So I'm keeping it. You throw nothing away when it comes to flipping. Everything matters. Happy dance, doot, doot, doot. Okay, so now listen. I'm measuring the inner... Okay, just watch me. But I'm measuring this section here because I had a vision for this table. I told you, it's about the shape. It's not always about how ugly the piece is, how damaged the piece is. You have to see past all of that, sis, brother, cousin, auntie, friend. You have to see past it, all right? So I saw something, and these are 5/8 inch dowels that I got from Lowe's. Do not get them from Lowe's. They are quite pricey. Learn from me. Get them from Walmart if you can. Now, you will lose, I think, about a foot. But they're only $1 and some change at Walmart as opposed to like $3 at Home Depot and, Lowe's. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to line them up around the perimeter of this table. Now, I need y'all to follow along. You can't see it at the moment, but I'm just follow me. Auntie's not going to lead you astray. Never will I do such a thing. So I'm dry fitting them on here to see if my plan will even work. Because again, when it comes to flipping, sometimes you winging it, you know? And today is going to be an example of that. So now that I know that they all fit and they fit perfectly, so my math was right. My math was right. Mr. Martin, if you watching this video, math teacher, I did not need to be in general math. Anyway, I'm stapling from top to bottom, just securing it to the board. And what I'm showing you here is that if the edges are just kind of, ragged just a little bit, just file that part off. I'm just telling you this in case you ever find a table like this, because they're out there, okay? And you might want to do a table just like this one. So here I have it dry fitted. Wait a minute, I think I'm talking.
And when flipping furniture like this, decision making time. Okay, so first of all, this is how far I've gotten so far. Okay. Over to starting in this corner. And I only have 4. So the Lowe's that I got these from don't have anymore. There is a Lowe's that's probably like 20 minutes away, another one, and they only have 26. I'm gonna need a little bit more than 26 to complete the other side at least, right? Now, so far I am $60 into this flip. That what's on here so far is 60 bucks. Now, do I want to invest more money beyond the additional 26 plus, because I have to finish that side at least? So I'm gonna probably be right at about 160 into this table, which was free. All right, now I don't want to spend more than that. Right, I know coffee tables, good coffee tables, can go for really high, especially a funny shaped one. Okay, so I'm maximizing that part of it. But I have these 4, and they're actually too short to even do this. So my thought was, I have leftover product from yesterday's flip. I'm thinking that I'm going to use these as a little barrier, secure it here and here, right? And then I'm gonna cut a panel big enough for this square. And I'm gonna rest it right up against that piece. Then I'm gonna insert and secure it right behind here. Okay, so I can see where this can go from here. And this doesn't cost me anything because I have leftover material. This is literally all the wallpaper I have left, but I can make that work for just those two sides. It's looking so good, like so damn good. Oh my God. I'm in love with the coffee. Okay, so look. These right here are nose edges from stairs. These are like the stair treads. This is the nose of it. And Ron had these leftover cuts from one of his home bills. And I was like, babe, let me have those. It was like 5 or 6 of them. He was like, what are you gonna do with them? I said, babe, stop playing with me. So look, it's perfect. Look at this. It couldn't be more, I didn't even cut this. Girl, this is gonna be my back for my panel. And I'm gonna use, I literally have 4 pieces of these shorter ones. And that's all I need. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's my little frame piece. Okay. And this is my back. Extra materials and scrap stuff comes in handy. I save everything, y'all. Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. And one more neighbor drive by looking at me, smiling while I'm out here working. So I'm actually measuring, again, measure twice and cut once, okay? The area that I want to put the panel. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to do the wallpaper on it or not. That was one of my thoughts. But as I move along, I'm kind of liking where this is going without the wallpaper. And I know you're probably talking to the screen right now and giving me your full opinion. I know you are. You just have to keep watching to see what I do. Do I add the wallpaper? Do I not add the wallpaper? Worked. Do I take the panel back off altogether? Yes, what do I do?
Okay, so we're here right
now. Stay tuned. Oh, I think I'm talking again. I'm going to repeat this same thing directly across on the other side. Look over there. Don't look at this witchy finger. Over there on that side. And then this side will look like the other side. This will be closed up to this corner. And this way saved probably $100 going into here additional. Okay, y'all, so when I got this piece, as I said before, he had it outside like trashing it. And so it had both glasses in it, and one of them was broke. And I just took the one that wasn't broke and created a template in the additional scrap panel. And I'm just going to fill in where the glass would have gone because, you know, the glass gives it more of a older vibe for this particular table. So we're going to just remove that so we can do something a little bit more modern. That's the whole point. Taking the old and making it modern. Taking the old and making it new. I'm gluing and reinforcing with nails here. I don't know why I'm telling y'all what I'm doing because you're literally watching me. But nope, somebody will be saying, Sharon, did you use glue? Okay, now I'm using wood filler to just close up those little edges, you know, where I made the cut at. And where actually the glass was beveled. And so it had that little beveled space. So I'm closing that up. That's what it is. So my cut was perfect, but the beveled spot needed to be, you know. Anyway, that's what Auntie doing. Just keep watching.